Are you not entertained? Probably not with my performance. However, Gladiator 2, Ridley Scott's sequel to his Gladiator that came out in 2000, just recently came out, and I was lucky enough to see it, got to see it last night. That being said, this will be a quick review. If you guys would like to see the full review on my YouTube, check it out later. However, this will be going under the short section. Let's get into it. Gladiator 2 stars Paul Mescal, Pedro Pascal, Denzel Washington, Connie Nielsen, Joseph Quinn, and Fred Hetchinger, with Connie being a returning character from the first movie. Looking into going to see this film, here's my pros and cons. Pros: the acting throughout the film is top notch. I truly believe throughout the whole film, everybody that stars in this film does a very good job. The action and set pieces are well done, and as shown in the trailers, the action in Gladiator action is again very well done. It doesn't disappoint. Paul Mescal does a phenomenal job, as well as Denzel, as he normally does in any role he gets. Me personally, just getting back into this world and anything with history of Roman history or history period, I'm a huge nerd for. And of course, Ridley Scott still shows he is one of the best for a reason throughout this film. Now, when it comes to my cons, I really think it all comes down to one thing. If you go into this film nitpicking and comparing it to the first film, you're going to find reasons to bitch and complain about this film. Overall, compared to the first one, of course, the story wasn't bad, but it was, of course, nothing spectacular, and the trailer honestly gives a little bit away too much at times. I truly enjoyed this film. However, I understand points of the hatred I've seen over across the internet. If it was a standalone film, I really feel like everybody would be praising this film right now. Forgettable villains. I enjoyed the dynamic between Joseph Quinn and Fred Hetchinger, but compared to Joaquin Phoenix from the first one, he is clearly a way above them, which comes back to comparing it to the first film. Like I said, the only cons I have is if you compare it to the first film, you are going to find reasons to dislike this film. With that being said, if you go into wanting this film to be entertained, you're going to get it. It's a solid movie with some great performances and a decent story that if you begin to nitpick by comparing it to the first one, then it's going to bring your level of excitement down at the end of this film. So with all that being said, do I show mercy or do I kill Gladiator 2? I'm going to show mercy. This film is pretty good. It has a decent story. The action is awesome. The main reason is, like I said, you go into this film just enjoying it for what it is. You're going to be entertained. You're going to enjoy the action. You're going to enjoy the actors. The set pieces, the directing was one of the best directing films of this year. I definitely have it in my top 10 for this year. That being said, if you guys look to see more details from me about this film, look for my longer video here shortly on my YouTube channel. Thank you. If you have yet, do it. Like, subscribe to the channel, please.